Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What is it, son? I just want you to know that I'm sorry, and I hope that everything works out for you, that's all, and bye, Dad.
You're not the only one making a career decision, you know.
Oh, really?
Yep, I've made a few decisions too.
Well, come on.
I'm getting out of stripping. I've joined a secretarial temp agency.
Fantastic! Danny. He's not my son, you see. Yeah, she only told me a couple of weeks ago. So maybe now you can understand why I left.
She made a mistake. You can't hold that against her forever. I mean, think how she must feel.
Should have thought of that before, shouldn't she?
You love her and you resent her. And which is it going to be?
I'll have to think about that, won't I?
Jeez, Max, I mean, this place is the pits. I don't know how you can stand it.
Oh, it's not so bad.
Oh, come on. Look, I'm an expert on rented rooms, making out everything's fine. Inside, you're as lonely as hell. You're crazy, Max. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I won't see you again. Goodbye. And don't hang about, Max. She said no to me, and she won't wait forever. Someday, some other bloke, she'll say yes.
Yeah, I know. Mum, I told you a dozen times you'll outlive us all. A gallbladder? Now listen, Mum, I've got to go and have some breakfast. No, I'm not trying to get rid of you. I've got to go to the bank and open up. I work there, remember? Yeah.
Morning. Bacon and eggs okay?
Oh, yeah, great. Hey, can I have some fried bread too?
Fried bread? Des, do you know what fried bread does to your system?
Yeah, I know, but we always used to have it when I was in the Scouts. Yeah, Mum, I'm still here.
You were in the Scouts? Oh, I don't believe it.
What's wrong with being in the Scouts? No, don't be like that, Mum. Look, why don't we go out to dinner sometime this week? Wednesday? Yeah. No, I won't ask Daphne. Oh, don't start that again. Yeah, Daphne spoils me rotten. She cooks breakfast for me and dinner, and she makes my bed. Yeah, I know you would, Mum. Mum, you already told me what the doctor said. Now listen, I've got to go and have my breakfast. Say goodbye, Mum. Yeah, goodbye, Mum.
Was that your mother?
Oh, very funny. Oh, jeez, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm being too tough on her, you know, making her live in a place by herself, but... And she rings up on the phone for hours on end complaining. You see, she does this every time. Look, tell her I'm in the shower.
Oh, no, I always upset her, Des.
Oh, good. Go on, Daph, please.
Oh, here. Just keep your eye on that, would you? Hello? Yes, it is. Yes, I know the place. Yeah, well, I'll be over there right away. OK. Bye-bye. Guess what?
What?
I've just got a job. Secretarial.
At this hour in the morning?
Yeah, some girl phoned in to say she was sick and I'm to take over right away. You don't mind, do you?
Mind what?
Well, making your own breakfast. I wouldn't ask, only You were in the Boy Scouts, weren't you?
Oh, Max, are you there, Max?
Hang on. What do you want?
There's something burning.
Of course there's something burning.
Well, what is it?
You want to know what it is? Come on, have a look. Now, tell me how a man's supposed to get the toast out of that without burning his flaming hands off.
All you do is tilt the side.
I tilted it on its side and the flaming thing jammed and fell on the floor.
Phew, burnt toast makes a room stink.
That's nothing to the stink I'm going to kick up if you don't get me a decent toaster.
Ooh, we did get out of the wrong side of the bed, didn't we?
We did no such thing.
And you can rest assured we never will.
So quiet without him here. That's the trouble.
I know. It's quiet without him next door, too. When he and Danny were yelling, I used to think the whole street could hear them.
I knew when I told him the truth about Danny he'd get mad, but I didn't expect him to move out like this.
Well, one thing's certain, you'll just have to start finding new things for yourself or you'll just stagnate.
Oh, I'll keep busy, don't worry. I promised I'd take messages for jobs until he can get his own phone.
Maria, do you want Max back?
He won't be coming back.
Well, that's the way you feel. You just have to start planning new interests for yourself. Oh, and talking of interests, I've got fighting neighbours on my plate.
I wish I was as sensible as you.
You are. Now, goodbye and thank you for the tea. And keep your shit up.
Bye.
Yes? I won't keep you a moment. Sorry about that. You're, Miss...
Lawrence. Daphne Lawrence, Mr. Evans. I'm the replacement secretary.
And you take shorthand?
Yes, 100 words a minute, and my typing speed's 60.
Good. Good. Well, there's no time like the present to start. Please, sit down. Right, this is a memo from me to the chairman. Subject, staff, cutbacks. It's not a very auspicious start to your day, is it?
What's that, Mr. Evans?
Me talking about staff cutbacks.
Well, I am only a temp.
A very attractive one, too, if I may say so. You know, I could swear I've seen you before somewhere.
Oh, really?
We haven't met, have we?
No, I'm sure we haven't.
Yes, well... Where was I?
Kill us both!
Yeah, well, you yelled at me to stop at the phone booth, didn't you?
I only asked you to stop at the flaming thing.
Yeah, well, next time give us some more warning, all right?
I'll give you some warning, all right. You're supposed to be a plumber, not a flaming stock car driver. Mugler.
Ramsay Plumbing.
It's only me.
Oh, hello, Max.
Yeah, any jobs?
No, sorry, nothing.
Ah, well, just thought I'd check in.
Yes, did you get anyone to help you?
Oh, yeah, some young guy named Jason something. Yeah, it's a driving's a problem for me.
Is your arm all right now?
Oh, it's fine. Fine. Yeah, well, look, I still got that proctor job to do. So, I'll phone you later, all right?
All right. Hello?
Good morning. This is the Community Justice Centre.
Yes?
It's Helen.
Oh, hello, Helen. I was miles away.
Look, we have a little problem over here at the centre. How'd you like to be a responsible citizen and come over and help us with it?
Oh, I don't know. Is it important?
No. Would I phone you up just to get you out of the house?
Yes, you would.
Yes, I would. But it is rather important. There'll be a bus in 10 minutes. And I'll have a nice cup of coffee and sandwiches waiting for you. And Maria, don't miss the bus.
No sign of your friend?
No, not yet. Have you met the Czech couple?
No. What did you think of them?
It's hard to say. Thanks. Must be hell for them when there's a language problem.
Come in.
Oh, Maria, thanks for coming. Tom Warren, Maria Ramsay.
Pleased to meet you, Maria.
How do you do?
Well, I promised you sandwiches and coffee. Help yourself.
Oh, I'm not really hungry. I'll have a coffee.
Leave it to me.
Make yourself at home.
Thank you. I'm still not sure why I'm here.
Ah, well, that's really my fault. You do know what this centre does, don't you?
I think so. It handles disputes between neighbours.
Well, we try to. What we offer is a chance for neighbours who may be fighting to talk it over here without the embarrassment or the expense of a court appearance. For instance, if you and Helen started fighting over something minor like loose palings on the fence between your two houses, it could get out of hand after a while. So we try to nip it in the bud before it causes more serious problems.
Tom's great at getting people to come up with an agreement.
Some of the time. Now, the reason we asked you to come and help us today, Maria, is because we have a Czech couple who are at war with their neighbours. They can't speak any English and our interpreters are way ill. Helen and I are supposed to mediate in a fight that looks as though it could develop into something very serious.
Yes, and what was the fight over?
Mrs. Novak, the Czech lady, is accused of hosing down the new car of the neighbours, Mr. and Mrs. Collins.
So?
The car doors were open at the time?
They've been fighting over it for the past month. Look, I'll take you out and introduce you to them.
Hang on, I have to know more about them.
Well, tell them who you are and that you'll be interpreting for them. They'll probably be a bit nervous, so if you can put them at their ease, it'll help. Mr. and Mrs. Collins are due in an hour, so you can take your time. Mr. and Mrs. Novak, this is Mrs. Ramsay, Maria. She will speak to you.
Já vám budu překládat.
Ako vieme, že sa môžeme na vás doverovať?
Proč ne?
Ale prosím vás pekne, tá celá vec, to je škoda času.
Je to škoda času, na co jste tady?
Zabronit vraždu.
Murder?
To je skončené?
Skončené, nič není skončené, to vieš celkom dobre, vieš, čo by teraz susedy to vyhrajú a vy sa musíte vysťahovať.
To sa vyřeší, kto to začal?
Aby sa nemiešať. Kto to začal? Nepovedz mi, ja
You seem to be getting along very well out there.
Ty si začal.
I'm sorry to break in like this.
How's it going, Maria?
How's it going? It's not going at all.
What do you mean? I could hear you three getting along like a house on fire.
Helen, I can't interpret for those people. I don't even like them.
What's wrong with them?
Everything. I can tell you. I mean, I'm sorry for their neighbours, and I haven't even met them.
Let's get them both in here and talk this over quietly before the other couple arrive. Leave it to me.
Maria, what's all this about?
I don't know. How can you do this job, Helen? Those two people. I mean, they hate their neighbours. They hate the country, everything in it. If I could stick them onto the next plane, I would do it, believe me.
Come on, we're supposed to be helping them, not kicking them out of the country.
They've gone.
Gone where?
Well, I suppose they're going home. He just growled something at reception and walked out.
Maria, are you sure that they knew that you were trying to help them?
Help them? It'll take a saint to do it.
Come on, Saint Maria. We're going to catch up with them and buy them a coffee.
You don't want me to go with you?
You're the interpreter. Come and interpret.
Hey! Doesn't anyone answer the phone round here anymore?
Hi, Dad.
Ringing all afternoon. Where's your mother?
I don't know.
I mean, what if someone wants a job done? Anyway, I want some gear from under the house.
Hey, this your place?
Yeah. Something wrong with that?
Oh, nah. If you own all this, how can we live in a crummy bedsitter?
Now, listen. I employ you to drive, not prying into me personal life.
Okay, settle down, mate. Look, talking about personal life, I want to get away a bit early today, okay?
What the hell do you mean?
Yeah, I've got a date, you know. I met this chick, we're going to go to a film, we're going to eat.
We going to eat before you go to a film? Not on my time, you don't.
I'm only asking you to get away a bit early, that's all.
And I'm telling you, you're not going to. Listen, you agreed to drive till 5:30 and that's what you're going to do.
No way, mate, no way. I promised this chick and I'm going to be there. And if you don't like it, you can stick your job.
Oh, so the worm turns, does it?
You know something? I'd rather work for a wild bull than work for you.
Work? Now listen, you don't know the meaning of the word. You're such a mug, Lear, all you're good for is staring at yourself in the rear vision mirror.
Okay, that's it. Give some money on me and I'm off.
Sue me.
Pay him? Hey, Dad.
Yeah. It's worth it just to get rid of you.
God up the sucker who tries to work with you next.
Damn! Should have got him to help me load the van before I paid him.
Oh, don't worry, Dad. I'll help you.
Hey? Oh, yeah, okay. Get yourself changed and I'll phone for another driver.
If I had a license, I'd do it.
I've finished these, Mr. Evans.
Good. Well, sit down. I'll sign them and you can take them to the post. Miss Lawrence, would you mind taking your glasses off for a moment, please?
My glasses?
Yes.
Yes, well, all right.
I thought so. I had been trying all day to remember where I saw you. You naughty girl. The last time I saw you, you were jumping out of a cake at Sir Arthur's birthday party.
Mr. Evans, I really don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we both know exactly what I'm talking about, my love. I've got a stripper working as my secretary.
A stripper? Have you been drinking or something?
No, but it's not a bad idea. What are you doing after work?
Okay, Mr. Evans, I'll pack my things and go.
Go? What do you want to go for? The last thing I want to do is to lose you, Daphne.
Mr. Evans, I may have jumped out of a cake, but I do not jump into bed. Now, if you're getting any funny ideas about me, you can forget them.
Funny ideas. I can just imagine that woman at the agency if I had to phone her and complain about the secretary she sent me.
Don't do that. They don't know about the other thing.
And if they did, you might not work again, huh?
Well, what's it to be?
Our little secret. Yours and mine.
And it'll be strictly boss and secretary?
Certainly.
Well, that's a lot, thanks, Danny.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what did that guy mean before when he said he'd rather work for a wild bull than work for you?
Oh, well, I guess I yell a bit, you know.
Yeah. Well, I guess he just didn't understand you, that's all.
Well, it's not all his fault. I mean, Shane couldn't work for me either, remember?
Well, I reckon I could.
Listen, Shane's pretty cut up about something. Any idea what it is?
No, he wouldn't say. All he said was that he needed time away for a bit.
Flame a nuisance, this waiting on somebody to drive you. Any beer in the fridge? Beauty.
It must be something pretty heavy. Well, I thought it was because of your mate Nick. But now that he's gone, there'd be no point Shane splitting off, would there?
No.
Hi, Mum.
Hello, Max.
How's your day?
Oh, it was dreadful. I mean, I spent 2 hours with Helen convincing this Czech couple to come back to a meeting with their neighbours tomorrow morning.
Dad fired his new driver.
Oh, why?
Oh, nothing really. I'm just waiting for a new one to come pick me up.
Would you like to stay and have dinner with us?
Oh, no thanks. Look, actually, I better go. I said I'd wait for him outside.
Bye, Max.
See ya.
Scott?
Hi. I'll see you later, okay? What are you doing here?
I've been waiting for you. Can we talk?
Sure. What did you want to talk about?
I didn't want to go to your house.
Why not?
You know,
Yeah.
I don't like having to ask you this, Scott, but I need some more money.
Again, I gave you $50 last time.
I know.
What did you want it for?
I can't tell you that.
You're not into drugs, are you?
Of course I'm not. Look, can you help me or can't you?
I'd have to ask my father.
I need $200.
What? You must be mad. I can't ask my father for $200. Kim, if you need that much money, you should go home to your parents.
I can't go home.
Like hell you can't. You just don't want to. Look at the way you got to live down in that place. You're even starting to look tough.
I'm pregnant.